What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a book review, but I'm cosplaying right now as the book that I finally get to do the book review on. It's taken me a while to get here, and I was so excited to do Poppy. This is Penelope Belfour, and her nickname is Poppy, and she belongs to the From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Amatrout. And I am just so excited that I finally get to be here. This is a series. This is a 6 actually book series, but I don't have the 6th one because it's actually just like a retelling, because it's technically there's 6 in that have to do in this world, but the other one is just kind of a journal. It's not really the story. So in that case, I already finished all of the story, and the first one has to do with a girl named Poppy, and I'm Poppy right now, so just imagine her. And she just is the maiden, and she's very sheltered and lied to most of her life, and she just has no idea really about anything. And this is a high fantasy book, so it's gonna be vampires, werewolves, shape changers, all that kind of thing. And it's very, very detailed and a hard world to get into. Now that I'm reading another book, this one seems like it was very hard of a world to dive into, but I did it, and I became obsessed with Poppy because Poppy is the maiden who basically got attacked when she was younger by one of the Craven, and her life, she's just been sheltered and waited to be given up to the gods, or given up because the gods chosen her. And as soon as she meets Castile, she starts putting things together. Poppy's very adventurous and likes to go out, so she wasn't going to be okay with just being the maiden and being stuck living her life for other people. She wanted to live. She was ready to explore and really go on with life. And she's so kind and so caring. That's why I connected with her the most, is because her character is just so kind, and she cares so much, and she's strong-willed and powerful. And by the end of the book, so many things happen, so many different things, you find out so many things. The last one is Soul of Blood and Ash, and this one is fully in Castile's point of view, starting with just this book. So it's these two are the same, but it's in Castile's point of view. And let me tell you, I think this is one of the best ones. And I literally, I bawled, I just cried. But it also leaves on a cliffhanger that when she writes her other books, because I don't think the series actually is finished yet, and so when she does, it leaves on something else to keep going into the next and the next. And I really hope she does do more, because I really enjoyed the character of Poppy. I just connected with her on such an eternal and deep soul level, and that's why I guess it was easier for me than most to get through the books, because I really just loved her so much and wanted to hold her up and kiss her. And Castile meets her, and he just falls in love with her too. And so I, don't like to tell all the details or give spoilers about what happens. A lot of these books, everyone says is the same thing, and some of it really is, but I feel in such a high fantasy world, it has to be, or you kind of don't know what's going on that much. So I kind of didn't mind that it was all the same, and I guess it's not going to be for everybody, but I think that if you do read it and you are into these high fantasy books and you can comprehend most of the story, you'll love it. I mean, it really is one of the good ones, and there's spice in it, and just all the good shit that people like in books, really, for me anyway. I'm on a new fantasy series, so my mind is almost non-existent of this. But I do remember most of everything that happened, and there's a lot of cliffhangers and a lot of what's next, and I just all around loved the books. So if I was gonna rate the books, I would say the whole series is definitely a 4 out of 5. It's not finished yet, but I actually just really enjoyed it. There's a lot of characters and a lot of world building, so be prepared. But if you do want to know Poppy and you want to be one with her, like then you definitely are going to want to pick up this book and read it. She has a lot of series, and there's also different worlds with the same world, but they have to go from before Poppy and after Poppy, and I didn't read those yet. So I'm only in Poppy and I only know her world, but maybe soon I'll get to the next ones. And I just enjoyed it. I really enjoy the writing, and I really enjoyed just all of it. And I just wanted to give my review to tell you guys that yes, to me, it's a good one. And by the time you get to the last one, because most people said they didn't even finish the series, and you get to the last book that's in Castiel's point of view, like I literally had tears. It was just so good. It was like emotional and heartfelt, and it's long and strong. And once you build on with these characters for book after book after book, you start to really get even more connected to them, and then they just become people, and then you can dress up and make them come to life. And so you can see if Poppy stays the maiden, doesn't stay the maiden, if she does this, if she does that, what she does, and find out who she is. And honestly, she's so fun, and she's one of my favorites, and I really just did connect with her on such a good level. So thank you, Jennifer, for making such a wonderful female character. And I appreciate good books and good writing, and since I'm writing my own book, I can see how hard it is to write book after book and build these characters up. It really is hard work, and a lot goes into it, especially when you can just like read them in like 2.0. Which there ain't nothing better than diving into the world of reading and learning your characters and then becoming them. I have so much fun doing it. So definitely love this book series. Definitely go get it, and definitely see what happens and who she becomes, and tell me how much you just love the characters. And yeah, so Poppy wants you to read her story, and I'm Poppy today, so I want you to read the story. And thank you so much for watching Montana's YouTube channel. Thanks. We love you. Bye.